Oh, I'm thinking I hit ready up.
Like he trying to move it up. It was like them in the morning. Skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rats in the morning. I had me a pop out of morning. I had me some rats by the morning. I had a sis by the morning. I got on a meat on the morning.
Is your mama frying the chicken?
I don't know.
What is that noise? Oh. So tiny. So tiny. Oh, they're not really all that square though. But they look.
It doesn't have the yellow lines.
They're supposed to do something different though.
Oh, it's clear.
Yeah, but they're black though.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago.
I know, but these are the new ones.
A few moments ago, here
he asked me which ones I wanted. They had the square ones, and then they had these.
Teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears.
Was he expecting me to already have like a charge or something? I don't have no.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4.
Is it?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Listen, Qatar. Listen, don't do that, man. Take it back out. No, I'm trying to check for something. You're like taking the box. Leave stuff alone, man.
On 1st and 10, here's Barrett. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On 2nd down, Barrett. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too.
I guess I can use the same charge I had before then.
They go play action here on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last
hey, Qatar, is that your work? It's on the floor? Then get it off the floor. Hey, look, is this your homework? Look, go put your stuff up so you don't be losing anything.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard.
They're going to give me for a hold.
From about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
Illegal block.
This will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Man, I swear they're going to just keep on giving me raw contact.
Trubisky with the give to Howard. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On second down, here's Trubisky.
Oh, he failed. Oh, my God.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Barrett now on second down. And Walker with it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, but they've taken care of that early.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Daniel Carlson now for the Viking field goal. On the left hash, officially it's... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Pitching it out to McCaffrey. Shifts by him.
Yeah, come on, y'all. Y'all need to stop. I'm doing this conservative tackling.
Vikings. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Carlson now to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They go with Howard to begin the drive. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. This is Howard on second down. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting them in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On third down, Trubisky. Finding Gabriel, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Trubisky to Gabriel there for a Bears first down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. On second down, Trubisky. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Chicago first down, the former Jag, Allen Robinson, on the catch from Trubisky. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 47.
This game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Did you hear it rain today?
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it first and 10. Trubisky, draw play, gives to Howard. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. And this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Now it's Trubisky. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears can grab the lead with the extra point. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. First down, Barrett to throw. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Barrett. Open here, Adam Thielen. A big play there for Minnesota. And even 40 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Barrett looks to throw on 1st. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the shotgun, here's Barrett. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Trubisky brings the Bears out 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll begin the drive with Howard. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Everson Griffin in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Oh, come on. I can't float the ball up there. Get the H out of here. Tap the ball up there. Oh, my freaking crap, man. Come on.
Away from midfield
Not,
at the
man,
48-yard line.
Man, it's so hard for me to believe that, man. But this dude just throwing straight bullets across the field. I find it so hard to believe.
And some room to roam now.
Oh, now he can't tackle.
Past the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 31 yards there and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So that one will be accepted. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Barrett finding his safety.
Oh, but you
there.
gonna
That's
throw
complete.
his ass to damn 1st down.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. As his guys are in for 6, and the Vikings are able to strike for 6. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2.
Let's go! White 90! White 90!
Now a toss coming right side. It's Patrick, and he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game. Carlson now to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position.
Man, this is like football play. You're going to take that dude 10 minutes to get off the floor.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. On 3rd and 1, it's Trubisky. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
Get the H out of here, man.
No
Come on.
in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner,
How can he recover a fumble after hitting him on top of the helmet? The ball will bounce up in the air. Come on, man.
He loses it. Somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
A tone for his
The ball will like bounce up in the air off the helmet. No way hell it'll bounce right in his hands. Not coming from that damn
the
height of the distance of the ball.
Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Make any sense.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. Now this time he'll look to throw. And he locates Walker, complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. On first down, Barrett. Wide open receiver, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Barrett. Flushed out right. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. To throw on 2nd down, Barrett. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adam Thielen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
Flex round! Ohio!
They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. Carlson now to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. On first down, they run with Howard.
Oh my fucking God. Come on, man. I can't
Tackle
fucking
made
spin.
by Demarius Randall.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now Trubisky going right side here, and that's complete. And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh my, come on, dude.
Losing
fucking power run.
back to the 16.
Damn.
It's a loss of 2 there,
Can
bringing
you run
up
or you
second
cannot
down.
run? Which one is it?
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Yeah, like this dude cannot break a
The
tackle.
Bears on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the shotgun is Trubisky. His throw caught at about the 5. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Trey Burton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And out now come the Vikings. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd and long. Barrett. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Good job by this defense, and now playing what they call complementary football. Offense scores a touchdown for them, so they come right out, force what should be a 3 and out, and keep the momentum squarely on their side.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
On the handoff, this is Howard. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. They go with Howard again.
Well, they let me fucking run the ball, man. Otherwise, this dude can't even, like no running back can explode through the hole. Like, it's not even possible.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
No
Yeah, it
running
was
back
almost like
explode
the
through the hole.
bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Trubisky. Over the middle, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13 and also a 1st down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. A give to Howard. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter in there to sack him for a loss of 6. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Barrett dancing to his left.
Give it to me. See, that's what I'm saying, man.
There, a nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Working out of the gun, it's Barrett. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to the back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
I thought you said you didn't have homework. No, I asked you earlier today, did you have homework? Turn the shit off then. If you got homework, then where's it at? Go get it. Don't tell me where it is. Go get it. Don't tell me you got homework now all of a sudden. We're playing on the damn thing, and you ain't said, but you got homework, and you ain't said a damn word. What is it, man? What is your homework?
Good, solid yardage.
Huh?
Take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
I don't really know what that is. What is it?
First down as they bring him down at the 23. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point.
Well, you can't do that or something? You can't go get no scissors and do it?
Back now at Soldier Field.
Huh?
It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add
to that total. You don't know none of the words or something? And I'm a little lost on about what you need help on. First step you need to do is what? Cut them out? Okay then what do you need help on then?
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2.
Ohio!
From the gun, Barrett. And that's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. This is taken to the 13. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
That he's into the clear. 30. 10. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Bears draw a bit closer. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. Fight forward to about the 27-yard line. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. The Vikings on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Ohio!
Operating from the gun. Barrett. He may try and run for this. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage. Now look at this. They get the
there you go.
Intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And
it's that user pick right there.
At the 30-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by DeMonte Casey, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Leonard Floyd in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They pitch it out to Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and pull it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Running for it. Here's Cook.
They gave him the break. Come on,
Broken tackle helps lead to a first down game. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Here's Barrett looking to throw. Flush to his right. Going for it all. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Here we go. What? 9.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Barrett. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So this defense gets an assist from the goalpost, and as a result, it's going to keep them within 1 score.
Yeah, that looked to be good the whole way. But that is a big break here in the 4th quarter of a football game. Now your offense needs to find a way to capitalize.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the...
Oh, my God, I did it.
There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Ohio! Ohio!
From the gun, Barrett. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Black round! Black round! Ohio! Ohio!
Operating from the gun. Barrett.
Yeah. That's that user INT stick right there, pimp. Hold it out.
23. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen.
Can you just run up the field? Dude, I don't freaking get where how this dude is going,
They'll
man.
get to the line here, but remember, it's
Run
also
around in
3rd
circles
down.
and stuff, man. What damn player runs around in circles when they catch the ball?
And precious time
I've
ticking
never
off
seen
the
that.
clock. He's back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be 4th down.
Damn, I wasted like 2.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down.
Red Ranter! Red Ranter! Red Ranter!
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Finding Gabriel, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Man, that should have been the
Drops
catch.
down incomplete.
Why they stop cheating?
Thought he might have
He's
had
outrunning
it.
the player.
Instead, 2nd down.
They need to stop cheating,
There's definitely
man.
contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say,
That should've
let
been
them
a
play.
catch.
Kind of like your
He
mom
dove
used
out
to
in
with
front
you
of
and
the
your
guy.
brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle
You
yourselves.
know you're gonna punch a hole into the paper if you write on
There
the
was
carpet like that.
contact. I
Don't
don't
you
know,
write on
like he
the
said,
thing
enough
right
to
here?
warrant the flag. It was close, though.
Shut up! 180!
He'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10, and he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Back to throw. But it's caught on the right side of Smith. Touchdown, Chicago! Traquan Smith in the final minute. And the Bears are an extra point away from taking the lead in this game. Now Parkey for the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They only need a field goal. Obviously the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Come on, let's go! Watch 90!
Here's Barrett on play action. He's going to let it fly. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He can run for it, and he will. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
But what are you supposed to do?
Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Over the middle to Evans. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. This from 55 yards out. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looks to throw on first. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down. We've seen some long field goals to win games, and they've got to give their kicker a chance here.
Go, man. Did you finish your homework? How? What about those letters?
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
You put the parents' initial. Why are you putting your initials there? Read the words out loud. That's what it says. You didn't read the words out loud.
Again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Grand 38. Grand 38.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Don't even let me pick the ball off. I'm
Incomplete.
standing right up on the ball.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. Down to the final play. That's where we win in this one. A dramatic finish. And I know that the field goal was going to be pretty long.
I know we suck.
But to not kick the field goal, at least take the
But we
chance
grinding,
to win
though.
there with 3. What did you think, partner?
You know
College
that in
boy.
pregame, as
Shake.
he warms up, the kicker gets with the special teams coach, and they figure out a number in both directions. All right, you know, versus wind, no wind, if it's a possibility, whatever it is, and they give a number to the here and here. Maybe that wasn't the number he gave him today.
So for Chicago, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first one of the season here in Week 4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they too will leave here at 1-3. And they'll have a tough one at home next week.